Well, if you haven't been paying attention, Colorado is no longer Coach Prime scheduling a play date for his sons to enjoy their time in Boulder. This is a bona fide Big 12 championship contender, and they showed it again against the Utah team that might be on a little bit of a downward, but has always given Colorado fits these last 7 years. Let's show you the highlights of this one. And Shedeur Sanders and Pop's getting ready to go.
I love you, baby.
And Travis Hunter, the Heisman favorite entering the weekend, did not hurt his chances, especially with plays like this, Rick.
He is opportunistic. He is where the ball is. He is a unique athlete, and the world is starting to learn that he can strike the post.
He did everything in this game, BJ. Run one in, the interception. How about here?
Well, this just shows off his athleticism and his IQ. I point this ball, go up between two defenders. It's mine. It's not a 50-50 ball. It's 100% mine.
And they've got weapons. LaJohntay Wester's one of them, and then here, Draylon Miller gets away!
Yeah, come on, Utah. You're supposed to be the best defense in the Big 12. You got to make those tackles, but it's plays like this, boys, that show you the athleticism of Travis Hunter and what he brings to the table. The dude is a human highlight film.
Oh, look at this.
Way to go, Miss Peggy. Miss Peggy. Seeing some good ball on her 100th.
Peggy
singing her
has
happy
been
birthday.
around
And
Colorado football forever.
Yes, and the whole state.
She used to come to our radio show. She and her sister.
Echoing to the Rockies.
Betty is passed, but Peggy's still there, 100 years young. Congratulations.
Did she pepper you with interesting questions?
Oh, yeah. She knew what she was talking about. She was a very big football fan, and Colorado's lucky to have her, just as they're lucky to have Deion.
Yeah.
This is a wonderful story. I don't like throwing the reverse pass with 2 minutes left, up 3 scores.
But it's the rumble in the Rockies.
But you don't need to do that. But it is going to resonate when it travels around the country, and you see how good an athlete this youngster is. But payback on those kind of things. I'm just telling you.
Isn't it a little different, though?
From the coach's standpoint.
Well,
When it's a
we
guy going
understand
for a
that,
Heisman?
but Prime is not afraid of that smoke. This is a confident football team, probably too confident a season ago, but 95 transfers. That's how many he's brought in over the last 2 years.
No.
And the transformation from last year to this year, because we still didn't believe that they would be sitting here with 6, 7, 8 wins, and they are, and they control their destiny as far as the Big 12 championship or getting to the conference championship ball game. This is a well-coached football team. Last week, starting the game down 13-0. They were resilient. They overcame Texas Tech's lead there. They overcame the hostile fans throwing items at them. This is a good football team, and it's not just Travis Hunter. It's an array of weapons at the wide receiver position, and Shedeur Sanders is as good as it gets at playing the quarterback right now.
Yeah, it wasn't just tortillas in the Texas Tech game. It's their best start since 2016. You see the schedule that's remaining. Kansas can be a little dangerous. Oklahoma State's fallen off. What do you think the ceiling is here? Because if they continue to win, they're in that Big 12 championship.
I think it's a Big 12 champion. Being a Big 12 champion and getting a first-round bye, which is crazy to say considering where they were predicted to be in the beginning of the season and based off what we saw last year. It's been time to take this Colorado team for real. We're talk and focus a lot on the offensive firepower they have.
Thank you.
Their defense is much improved. They lead the league in sacks with 29 coming into today, had 4 more
After 7 last week.
Utah.
Yeah.
It's like this. That's how you can win. You don't have to be elite in all categories, but you can be in red zone touchdown defense, 53%. So teams get down there, they're kicking field goals, not scoring touchdowns half the time. That's a recipe for being a champion.
Deion saw the problems from a year ago, went and made some different selections to add to his staff. Robert Livingston, coming from the Cincinnati Bengals, was one of them. And that guy has made a 2-touchdown difference in scoring defense and nearly 100 yards different on how much yards they're giving up defensively. You mentioned the sack numbers. They're off the charts. Warren Sapp having some big
Say
time.
it again. You got a Hall of Famer mentoring those guys.
You saw him today going crazy on that sideline. He's invested. This is a really fun team to watch. I used to coach there. I know when Folsom Field gets rocking, how much fun it is. Have a blast on Pearl Street. You deserve it.
They ever sing you happy birthday?
Maybe some other song.
What happens on Pearl Street? That's what I want to know.
Pearl Street's the happening spot in Boulder, and they will all
Where
be
should I
there.
go?
Pasta J's is where you want to go. Jay Olusky.
Possum J's?
We just got in the Hall of Fame at Colorado this weekend.
Okay.
In the Legends department. And a shout out to Ben Kelly, who I recruited years ago from Cleveland. Big kick returner, All-American type player as a kick returner corner. He went into the Hall of Fame this weekend.
Anybody
Go
else
Buffs.
want to throw out there?
Yeah, anybody else? You know I love you. But, Dion, no more 2 minutes left to reverse pass.
And
No
Rick,
more.
I don't think BJ was talking about pasta on Pearl Street. I think he was maybe looking for something else to nibble on.
You think
know what I'm
that's
saying?
just the name of the place. That's what I'm telling you. You'll have a good time.
Maybe we're gonna get
Got
Colorado.
possums and ticks.
Let's get Colorado in the Big Ten. We could go there too on location. All right. That was Brian and Travis Hunter. Once again, the favorite for the Heisman Trophy entering the weekend. Some numbers to go along with that, including his first rushing touchdown ever on that play that Rick was talking about down the stretch. But some acrobatic catches, the interception, and even more every week from Travis.
You just keep
Hunter.
going and going and going.
Yeah.
This team,
162
like the segment.
plays a week ago. That's
Yeah.
81 on either side of the ball.
Yeah.
It's 2 full football games, long football games, and he does it on the regular. It's unbelievable. We haven't seen anything like this in modern times.
He's unique because he's got a unique head coach that used to be able to do this.
Yep.
His head coach knows if you spend your time in the offensive playbook, defensively, because of your great athleticism, you can go out there and cover.
Yep.
And you're going to hear what the coverages are and where your help is, but he doesn't need any. They're going to move the action away from him and allow him to just play a man-to-man cat coverage type of
we can
style.
bracket, double other guys over here.
100%.
Don't have to worry about this particular corner because we got flexibility now with all you other guys.
His athleticism is off the charts.
Should I go ahead and explain what cat coverage is? You got that cat, I got this cat, you get that cat. And just go out there and play.
Why make it complicated?
Yeah. Sometimes you have to dumb it down for some people.
And by the way, so Travis Hunter is one of the weapons. I mentioned LeJontay Wester. You see the options that Shedeur Sanders has out there. Is he? I know we look at the draft boards.
I
sometimes
believe
too,
he's the first guy drafted at the quarterback position. And it'll be a first rounder, obviously. Now, Dion has been public about, I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing, but I'm going to try to manipulate where he goes. How he does that is anybody's guess. But that guy will be the first guy taken, is in my evaluation thus far this year.
I've heard some of those rumors too, and I don't want to say where it's speculated he may go, but it rhymes with Dallas. is what I've been hearing. But I'll say this.
I ain't one to
A lot of people have heard that. It's okay.
I ain't going to say who it is, but his initials are Brian Jones.
Or Jerry.
He's a talented but unfinished product,
Yeah.
in my estimation. He does a lot of good things well, but he holds on to the
Lot of
ball
sacks,
too well.
yeah.
Takes way too many sacks. And you look at his slight frame, there's a lot of scouts that are concerned if he holds on to the ball as long as he is and he doesn't get rid of it and his processor doesn't speed up where he can get the ball out on time, that could be problematic long term because in the NFL, the best ability is availability, and that's hard to do when you hold on to it too long and it built like a swizzle stick.
What he does have his skill set that's supreme to everybody else in this draft class is the ability to hang in there in a pocket and feel the rush rather
Yes.
than see the rush.
Thank you.
And keep his eyes down the field, and as he's letting go, he's going to take major shots. We've seen it over and over again. Last year, it ended up he couldn't finish the season. But his willingness to hang in the pocket and make that heroic throw, I think, is an
That's what we love, but to your point,
aspect to his game.
He has to learn to get rid of the ball or just throw it away and live to play another down. But we all sit here and marvel at his heroics and his courage to stay there amidst all that pressure that's crashing in on him and still be able to get the ball downfield. But he's got to learn, hey, I don't have to make the wow play every time. And it appears that's what he's trying to do too often. Just throw it away and live to play another down.
Yeah, got to make a few of them against Utah in this game here after missing the matchup with them a year ago. All right, we'll see everybody real soon. Bye.